This is Mrs. Klingelhofer, and I teach band at Vandenberg Middle School. I am going to help you today with your saxophone, and you just got your saxophone. You're going to take it out of the case and start to put it together, make a sound, and I'm going to help you with that. So here is the first step. I have my case here sitting on a table, nice steady surface, and notice how my handle is on the bottom half of the case so that when I open it up, it won't all spill out. And I am going to pull the latch up to get it open. Some of you might have a case that opens a different way, pulling to the sides, but this is how my case opens. And I'm opening it up to see my saxophone in the case laying there. When I take my saxophone out, I am going to grab it by the biggest part of the instrument, the bell, and making sure that I don't grab any of the keys as I lift it out because it could bend, could break them off. Not good if that happens. I am going to take my neck strap and make sure that I have that safely around my neck and hook it onto the back of the instrument. Adjust it a little bit. And now it's safely and securely attached around my neck. The next step is to take out a reed. I took it out of my reed guard, and this is a nice place to store your reeds so they dry flat. And it holds up to 4, mine does, so that's kind of nice too. This is a strength 2.5 reed. And this is a good starting strength for reeds for alto sax. I am going to suck on it and get it wet. I've already gotten that wet, so I'm just going to hold on to it for a minute. We are actually going to put our neck and mouthpiece together. You're going to put the mouthpiece on the cork. It should look like this with the ligature. The ligature screws should be towards the floor or towards the open part of the mouthpiece. And then we are going to put the reed on. So this is how this goes. Okay, so there's a flat part of the reed. There's a side that has a little bump on it. The flat part lays against the mouthpiece. So I'm going to lift up the ligature and see if you can see what I'm doing here. Adjusting so that the tip of the reed isn't touched. You don't want to touch the tip of the reed. It's the most fragile part. So I'm going to push the ligature down so it's tight. I might need to even tighten the screws a little bit. Now we're able to get a sound, and I like to start with a sound on this part of the mouthpiece. So what you're going to do is curl your bottom lip in. Set the reed on your bottom lip about halfway down the reed. Top teeth are going to touch. You're going to touch the top teeth to the mouthpiece. You don't bite down, but make sure that they're just touching. And then you close your mouth around the mouthpiece. Nice and firm. And blow some air through that mouthpiece. This is the first step in getting a good sound on the saxophone. If you can do that, you'll be able to put it together and get some sounds on your saxophone. So that is how we put our saxophone together. Now I'm going to put the neck into the saxophone and tighten it with this neck screw, and we should be all set to go. Now here is the level that you would like to have your mouthpiece. Your saxophone should be able to come right up to your mouth without you having to move your head. So we'll bring it right up and get that sound on your saxophone. Nice work.